Hey everyone, okay, I just thought I'd show you what I've done. I've completed the Imperial testing station. Now it's hard, it's really hard. I died a few times, and all I've done is I've logged off next to this chest and keep logging back on every 45 minutes or so. And here's what it's given me. Obviously I'm running out of space here, as you can see, but I've got 3 pieces of the armour, this sword, and some buggy. 2 buggy booster modules. I think I like the buggy one. I'm guessing that's the buggy one, I don't know. The buggy engine. Buggy boot. Obviously a lot of this stuff here, as well as you can see I've got 39 particle capacitors in advanced server. So I might run through it again, not to come here, but to get more of those. I'll probably drop these off first though. I'm just waiting for this to respawn again and see what the last chest gets me. And then I'll go on, because I haven't really been playing the game. I've just sat here half the day. But that's going to be the plan, and you'll see what I get. Actually, it's done now. So hey, I've got the trousers again. So I've got 2 of those. It's a shame it wasn't the boots. I've got 2 of these buggy engines. And that's it now. I can't really get any more. I'm running out of space, so I'm going to complete it. And then I have to run past it again. It was a tricky old thing, I'll give it that. It's quite hard enemies in there. So I'm guessing that other station's going to be even harder that you go to. So if I run back now and drop these off, and then I'll see you in a minute. Okay, I've now moved from, I've actually got 2 bases. I've got one here on the tip, so I can do the iron and stuff. And I'm just up here next to the pinnacle station. I think it's the trade post. Now, if I go back to it, this is the little base I built. It's the second base. I'll just quickly show you around it. So on the sides here, I'm going to have water collectors or wind turbines, whatever. I've built a buggy, as you can see. It's just a standard buggy, and in here are some of the generators and a little kind of sitting area. And then throughout this side you've got some storages, a load of water. Where is my water doing actually? Yeah, I've got a good old chunk of water in there. And then upstairs it's not really fleshed out up here. It's the start of another little sitting area here and a drop down and stuff. But I've basically, it's the very start of the production. I'm limited for space, but hey, it's the first base, you know. Proper base. So I've got all of these down. Another little generator sitting in there at the moment. And then at the top here, run up, go through the roof. I've got the Penta shield researched, and as you can see, hopefully it's enough to land an ornithopter. I won't know until I'll get one, which is a long way away yet. But I thought decided to put it in here, and then some storage areas to put stuff in or whatever. I really don't know what to put in there, to be honest, but yeah, that's what it is. So yeah, that's the little base tour. Not a lot, but it's my first real attempt other than a cube. But this is good. I mean, it's very poor quality it gives you, but the sheer amount that you can drag out of it. Like I've done this etherite crystal, which is why I came this side. The iron's really easy to get, and also doing the old corpses. So every time you kill someone, just grab your corpse and shove it in here. I've still got one on me. No. These are no point in keeping anymore. I'll probably just end up getting rid of them. And then this will just come down here. And this, well, I might move the water. I might actually put more down. Let's see if I can build any more of these. It's very hard to build the medium one because it needs a silicon block. The silicon block I've only got, have a look here. I need to get the flour sand. So I've got to go out and look around, take the compactor thing with me, and I don't know if I've got it on me actually. Upstairs I have. So it's a standard compactor, they're all say to get the better one. I need to change my fuel. And always make a point of repairing your harvester before you go out. That's an impressive looking base up there. I don't believe that's a single player one, unless it's you've got this land claim thing that they do. I don't know. It expands it, but I want tax free. I don't want to have to pay Solaria. I'm having trouble getting enough of the stuff as it is. So, right, when you go out here, if you whenever you're mining, you press and hold down F and then enter the turret. And it's the same for ores and stuff. But if you do it on these power nodes, you actually can mine these and get way more, which is very handy, you know? Then it's just a matter of reversing, and you can run over NPCs as well, which sometimes helps when they are swamping you. So let's face it, I haven't got the best kit in the world for doing stuff like this. Now the trouble with the compactor is it attracts the worm, and this beginning one that you get from the quests. I mean, I don't know about this side of the Jalkibab or whatever it's called, this area I'm in. But on the iron area, the Vermilius Gap, it attracted the worm quite regular. And according to the latest patches, they've made it even worse, which it baffles me. I mean, it's already hard enough as a single solo player playing this game. I don't fully understand the devs' mentality on it. It's kind of like they're favouring more hardship for everyone. It just doesn't make sense to me. It's you know, I know there's got to be a grind, but Christ, you know, you're forever out getting the stuff. So let's, I just don't know where the flower sand stuff is. Have I got a base here or something? So I suppose if I go around here, there's some base in there, isn't it? So I've got the carbonite stuff there. I just want to run around because I don't know where the flower sand spawns around here, so I'm going to go and find some and then I'll show you. Just thought I'd show you it's not the flower sand, but if you can see that kind of steaming effect there and that darker coloured sand, as you can see, if I press M, that's quicksand. I'll zoom in, I'm not in it yet, but that's what it is. You get stuck in that. I've had the front of this buggy stuck in it, and I only just got it out, but it took damage all along, so be careful guys. That's stuff. I've lost a trikin. Once you're fully in it, you've got no hope. You will never get out of it. It's evil stuff, and I don't know why they had to put so much around here, but yeah, just be wary of that. So I'm going to carry on looking for this flower sand. I don't know whether I'm going to find any in the day, but we'll give it a go. We haven't found any flower sand, but this is what you get. People that build the base, and I don't know whether this guy's abandoned it because I've not seen him on, but he's left his strike right on the edge here. And they leave the most minuscule little gap for you to get through. God, I don't know what they're thinking is. Perhaps they just like annoying people, I don't know. But anyway, I just thought I'd show you that. Alright, so I've come over to the Vermilius Gap again, and you can see that kind of steam, white coloured mist coming up over there. That's flower sand. So I'm heading towards it to see how near it isn't. But it's a damn sight easier to see the stuff over night than it is during the day. So I'm going to just make my way around here. There's some quicksand about, so you've got to be careful. It just depends how far that is from this land at the quicksand. So if I get my little buggy, oh, it's nice and near, isn't it? Put this just up here a bit. Now, in theory, I should be able to just go out. Which bag space I can grab a bit. I'll walk out here. Now, it should start aggroing the worm in a minute. Oh, lucky it's not. Run away for a bit. Another one there. I don't know the optimised spacing for all of this. No idea. Luckily it's nice and near. Sounds like a worm's about. Where is he? I've just heard him somewhere. The weird thing is I'm not getting that bar on the bottom. So apparently this patch means they won't be spawning this close to the land. They're putting it further out into worm territory, which is a bit wrong really, because when you're starting out you want to, easy time of it to get going, don't you? But I don't fully understand it, to be honest with you, why they've done it this way. So let's get rid of some of this weight. So a chunk of that. What else is heavy? Rid of these for now. Not that one. Have I got weight on them yet? Actually less than those, so that'll go for now. Let's get the cat out of the way. Right, so let's go out and see if I can get any more. I've got the worm meter, so I don't know whether I'm actually aggroing it. That sounds like the worm. That was the worm. I wonder why the meter's not coming up. Weird. Run out here a bit more, does it come up? Oh, the bloody... there it goes. Interesting. I'm just going to carry on. Okay, it's sun's about to come up now, so let's just see what we've got through this little bit of now we've got in there. We've got a fair stack, I think. There you go, got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, nearly 6,000 in flower sand, which wasn't too bad. Can't really complain with that. So I'm now going to just go around this little area here and basically get any batteries that I find. I'm a bit low on the old fusion power, so I need those battery blocks, and I'll probably get some more scrap metal and stuff while I'm here, so I'll see you back at the base. Right, here's our old base. As you can see, it's totally changed from this one. This is the temporary one that I put here at the Millies Gap. I'm just going to go outside there. I'm taking it down here because it's handy just to have in case there's a storm when you're out here, or if you want to get some early stuff, you know, some iron and whatnot. It's a very basic kind of base, so I want to basically take everything out of here. There's so much water, it's unreal. So let me... So out the buggy. This is one thing you want to do. If you select this, so it doesn't do it if you get look at the buggy inventory, but if you pick one of your chests, you can select this pull down, and then you select the buggy, and then you can just basically pick out anything that you want. So like these is what I'm after. Press E again, and then put these in your bag, and that will enable me to grab a whole stack of this water. So each time I'm down here, I basically pull out, oops, wrong one, I basically take out a whole load of this water until there's next to nothing left. That's what I'm trying to do, but I'm guessing if I can do that. How much do these give? So just press that one. So that one gives you, where is it now? It's not telling me exactly what it gives. What about if I do B, research, water? That's right, that gives 5,000. Ordinary water system. The medium gives 25,000. 5,000 it was, wasn't it? God, my memory's shite. Yeah, 5. So we've got, how much of this water now? 26,000. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. So what I might do is lose a little bit. I'm only losing 1,000 water, but I've got so much at the other base because I want to have that. So now this should all be near enough. Huh. Interesting. I'm trying to figure out how this works because it says each one of these is 5, so that's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25,000. I don't understand. Okay. Anyway, right. So we should now have full litre johns, which we have. We've got now the materials, hopefully, to build that at our base, which is where we're going to head back to now. Well, that takes some damage, doesn't it? I'll make sure I'm full of water. Right, so right now I'm going to head back to our secondary base. Press M, so I'm going to head across and get back home. So I'll see you there in a moment. Okay, so we're back at home now, so let's get out of this. One of the things I generally do, stick that back on, is repair, get into a habit of repairing your buggy, because you can see it takes a hit each time. Move it over till it kind of goes yellow. I like that. Generally, the turret doesn't get a huge amount of run out of welding stuff, so you just go back in and craft yourself some if you've got any salvage metal, which I have in here, I think. So crafting, so craft a couple of those, and then go back to 6, and then just weld it up. You can see that red line is it's the limit that this can do. Go up on the top, you can then see that it doesn't need to be repaired. So that's it. That's how that works. And if I go back to the these, you find out which ones have got space. If none have, then you've got to build more. So there's some space here. So do I have anything of that to put now? Which I don't. These are all full of ores, a lot of them. More specialised stuff. So if I go double click that in there. Oops. Put that over there. It's always handy to keep a spare armour set on you as well. It looks like I've got to build some more. I think so. Let's shove that in there. Yeah, so let's just do the building tool out. I want to build a few more of these. I need to really start researching the higher tier one. It's tricky to get these lined up, but you can do it like that. This is now more in line with the wall, the last lot. With this, I've been building the wall and trying to get the base aligning correctly, and it's really tricky. Right, so now if I go to this and say buggy, and then dump some of this flour into it. I don't allow that. Let's have a build more. Leave that on me for the minute. I want to just deposit water in here. And then the whole idea is you take all of the water out and then just extract enough to fill one of them. And then go to your inventory again, grab that off, and then put the one that's full on. That way you can rehydrate yourself. Now if I go back up here and go to this one, I want to make some of this flour, so now it uses a fair amount of water, so I'm going to just say, how many do I need of this stuff? Say 500 or something now. Just to have a bit of a stock is what I'm thinking. Cobalt paste I can make a fair amount of. Oh, if I go into this actually, I could store some in here, I suppose, from the buggy. I want to put some of these in as well, because I need to make sure we've got enough power going on. Make sure I do it that way around. Handy feature of this sub-thief console is you can do Y to refuel everything, you just hold it down. Now that will only take, I think, from here, yeah. So I need to do... it's a bit finicky the way this works sometimes. Right, so I want to stick a spare crate down here, and this is where the fuel cells are going to be, because it's easier to put... You might think, oh, why is he putting them down there when he's got all that space down in the garage? The reason it is because the sub-thief console's here. So if I go into E now and say buggy, and then dump these in here, it's given me now enough. Move that up to replenish, hopefully. So we'll see how much it's actually going to take. If we go to this, go into the sub-thief again, and then just do Y. Now hopefully, yeah, so it's used what I had before, so now at least I know we've got a bit of a surplus, a buffer, so each time I go out if I grab some it should be enough to power it for now. Now what I've got to look at is, before I put those down, is this. So I need to create that at some point. I can do that now, but that takes, doesn't give you info, you have to keep going to the research. You think it'd be on the build itself, so that, what does that need? Tell me what it needs energy wise, as in power to build it. It's kind of annoying, but I've got to get that grease stuff as well. So let's equals, so that needs how many? So we've got 23 cobalt paste. So I need to make some more of that. So let's they don't need the flour sand. I remember now. I think it's the other thing that needed the flour sand, wasn't it? Yeah. See, that needed, yeah, the silicon block. So I now just cancel that for the minute. And then cobalt paste. Let's maximum craft that. Yes, then I can stick one of those generators down. I'm going to now find all the materials that I need, the oil, grease, or whatever it's called, and then hopefully be in a stage to put it up and show what they look like. Right, okay, let's see if I can build this now. Excellent. So then you go into it, deposit them, and it tells you how long that lasted. And I'll go through some of this stuff. So we've got 18 hours of it. So what I'm going to do now is, I don't know if I can build the other thing yet. I can. So let's put the water capture thing down. Oh. Turn that so it faces kind of, well, there's a good face there, couldn't it? Can't get it to work here, that is. I'd do that, wouldn't it? And then you've got to put in these. Oh, it's got standard for, I didn't know about it, but I've got the makeshift filters. So you say deposit 5 and it tells you how long it's going to run for. And while that's running, that's going to fill up your water for you. Pretty handy. I want to put down another cistern, so we've got that much water at the minute. Let's equals, and hopefully I can put one down as I can. So if I stick another one of these. There. So we've now got enough capacity to, hopefully with enough power. So you've got to have it on your inventory, so it doesn't take it from that, which is weird. But so this is the death steal you get from completing trial 8. You deposit the corpse, and hopefully we won't run out of power, which we haven't. So how much are we actually generating now? Does this not tell you? It doesn't tell me what we're actually using. Because that still will fill this up, a big chunk. It's definitely the better way of getting water. Strange, isn't it? You think it'd have here, like kind of information about how much power you generate and how much you use it. Oh yeah, what's that? Power usage 15. Circuit power 411 out of 125. So producing way over what we need. So in theory I could stop some of these, I suppose. I better not, because when the turbine runs out. Let's someone turn the turbine off. Guess I didn't need that after all. Let me see if that's going to work. Okay, so if I do power down, yeah, that should work fine. That'll carry on generating the water for me. I need to create more of those filters. Now those filters you make in, let me find it, there it is over here. Survival, whatever it's called, fabricator. So if I put the power on, and you go to water, is it? No, it's not water, it's that one, filters. And here they are. So I can make another 7, which is what I'm going to do. It needs fibre. I don't know a good way of getting fibre other than manually picking it up. So I'm going to let that run. Need to do any more research? No, so I haven't got a lot of research. I've got to go to the, something I'll do on this run is go to the Harkonnen village or whatever and get the advanced skill trainer. Because my trooper, I want to upgrade these a bit more. And the swordmaster, I definitely want to upgrade these. Because that needs 2 to go to the next level, which would give me, what is it, X is it? Right, so we're at that level, which is 120 poison damage, 50 ordinary damage. And the next one is 160 damage and 140 poison damage. And then look at that, 325. So cool. Yeah, so it's a matter of what other damage I can get on it. What does that give you then? So we're on 3% blade damage. It goes up to 6 and 9, so it's not huge. That's nice. Long blade, I suppose I will be getting a sword at some point. I've got a dagger at the minute. So it gets you a maximum of 15. Okay. What do these get you? Range damage 6, 9. So it gets you 9. Body damage 15, so it gets you 20% maximum on that. It's also this one here. I haven't got the hang of doing it yet, floating whilst shooting at stuff, but yeah, so that's now done. So we now grab those and tell that to disable. Then we go outside. I wish this thing would just sense that you've got some and instantly fill itself up. So use deposit. Right, so that's got the maximum it can do. So 17 hours with these makeshift filters is the most it can run. So I don't know how much one will get us. Can I build another? No. So to build more, we need more silicon block. Okay, so that's telling me what I've got to do, really. I need to get another one of these going. One that does the paste and one that does the silicon, I suppose. So let's find it. There it is. Find that. No, we don't run out of power. So silicon block. Next. Will that might have to change actually. I might have to stick another one down. Put it over here. How much room have I got in my inventory? Bum, bum, bum. And then just try to stand in between if I can. Hey. I don't think that's taken. I don't know any more out of that from that crate. See in a minute. So if I go back to that one, then I'm trying to get the hang of the circuits, which is easier said than done now. Right, what is that going to say to you? No, it's still taking it, so that's going to use all of the flower sand, I guess. Or no, it might be the water. It's used a good chunk of our water up, I think. Yeah, there's why I can't build many. So you've got 0 water left for that using. It's just insane the amount it uses. What I would like to do is get another death still going, so that's going to be 52 minutes away. But the beauty is this gives you 25,000 or something, 50,000, something like that. To make another death still, it's the power that's going to be the problem if I put another one of these in. What are we missing? Some more silicon blocks. It uses a fair bit of complex machinery. So yeah, there's where we are with it. Yet now it's going to be a constant run to get the crystal, the flower sand, the complex machinery. Now those drop in these places, these ironworks across the way. I think they are down here as well. There's another one here. They're ray amplifiers. I haven't got to that stage yet. But yeah, the other thing it does, if you look at the map, this Coriolis storm, it completely brings the fog back. It's irritating as hell. I mean, I don't know why they do it. They don't do it in the beginning area. So why the hell do it in this area? It's similar to a beginner's area. I mean, I can understand it up here, but then again, can we? Because as a PvE player, if you clear the fog of war in any other game, it stays clear. I can understand them blocking it in the PvP bits up here in the desert, but I don't fully understand why the devs are recreating the fog of war down here. It makes everything harder. It's hard enough doing the grind as it is. It's just my thoughts there, guys. Post your thoughts in the comments. Anyway, I'm going to leave it here now, and I'll see you in the next episode. Take it easy.